And then look at another one here in the book of Ephesians chapter 5. In Ephesians chapter 5, God has told us plainly what He wants when it comes to music in our worship. In Ephesians chapter 5, notice there in number 19, speaking to yourselves in psalm, hymns, and spiritual songs. He says, singing and making melody in your heart to the Lord. And then in the book of Colossians chapter 3 and verse 16, it says, let the word of Christ dwell in you richly in all wisdom, teaching and admonishing one another in psalms, hymns, and spiritual songs, singing with grace in your hearts to the Lord. Now God told us the kind of music that He wants. And what do we hear today? Well, may I not play on the piano? May I not, play the guitar? May I not use my God-given talent, musical talents to the glory of God, to the honor of God? I mean, we sound like Naaman. It's not about what I come up with and my human reasons. It's about what God said, what God asked for. Don't we sing and make melody in our hearts to the Lord? Somebody say, yeah, that make melody. That means making music. Okay, we'll grant that the term make melody makes music, but it tells us where the music is to be made. He says singing and making melody, making music in your heart. There's the instrument if you want to play. The instrument is play the instrument of your heart, not just simply the words, but also the heartstrings are strummed also that is coming from within as we make that joyful noise to the Lord. Somebody says, yeah, but that making music, that means, well, okay, if that means making music on a mechanical instrument of music, then everybody's obligated to sing and play. Now, who's going to take that position? Because it is commanded that we sing and make melody, that everybody's to do that. So everybody's to sing and play on a mechanical instrument of music? You see, what proves too much proves nothing. I don't know anybody's going to take that position. And if it depends upon me playing some mechanical instrument of music to get to heaven, I guess I'll try. I'm not very musically inclined when it comes to that. But God says, sing and make a melody in your heart to the Lord. That's what He asked for. And what happens? Well, we come up with all these different newfangled ideas and we get upset because what God plainly says and what God plainly teaches and that doesn't seem to fit with our preconceived notions or the way we've always done things or the denomination that I'm a part of. That's not the way we're not interested in what you've always done or what your grandparents did or your ancestors did. We're interested in what has God said. That's what we're interested in, is what God says. We hope that you have the same mindset.